I have an update. I have an update, and I just feel I have to share this because most of you, some of you, even though this channel has grown more than I actually dreamt of, more than I expected, has grown despite everything, has grown despite all the years we've been coming. Like, it's been a journey. So sometimes, when things are happening in my life, I feel like Gloria, you're supposed to share this with your audience, yeah? Because some of you have been there with me. You were there when I started school. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? So is today's Thursday. I'm just in my little space, my little office. I'm trying to read. This is one of the textbooks we're supposed to read. And so that's what I'm doing today. I'll read before the boys come back from school, and I've got my daughter here. I'm just trying to keep her busy while I quickly study. You were there when I was on, sharing how I did not submit my assignment on time, and I was not happy with the score I got because I was marked down for late submission. But I was still a bit worried about as to if my extension will be granted or not. So Tuesday morning, that was when I went to check my school email, and I saw that my module coordinator had said she was not going to extend my submission time, and that if I don't submit according to the school policy in the next 5 working days, I will automatically score a 0 in the assessment. And she said I should go back and read the policy. So I went back and read the school policy, and I saw that once you submit late from the assessment time exactly, you're automatically going to be marked down to the minimumest to the littlest mark, which is like 40 or P something, I don't know. You were there when I started this school exactly 1 year and 3 months ago. Some of you have seen my video about how to, go to further your education as a nurse and still improve yourself. And some of you can relate. Some of you've been messaging me that you've started your school. Some of you are in school. Some of you are actually going to start soon. So I just thought it's only fair if I come to give you an update. Yes, I have an update, and the update is, by the grace of God, I finished my school first week of December, after which I took about a week or 2 break, just like holiday for myself. I didn't take it off social media entirely, but I took it off YouTube, just, because I still have this anxiety. I don't know. You never know how stressed you are until you're trying to relax. So during this 1 year and 3 months, I'm not going to say I'm a perfectionist. I'm not, I'm not like very smart. I'm not going to say I'm like the brightest student in the class. No, but I actually try to be the best I can be as much as possible. So during this period where I was studying, it's been very hard. It's been very difficult, being that I know you say you did not send me, but I know being that I'm on social media, I create content, which is hard work, I'm working full time. I have family, I have my children, I do so many other things. So it's been very hard, it's been very tough, but I'm here to encourage you to say you can do it. If you've watched my video and you've thought, should I go back to school? Should I go and get my master? Should I go and get my PhD? Should I go and get, this, that? Should I do this? Should I do that? Or even your BSc or anything. And you're thinking, oh, I can't do it. I've done it. So what is your excuse? Is it the money? Is it, I know it's hard. Like, I've been broke. Let me not lie to you. I changed my job into the NHS where I was not getting paid enough. It's been hard, both financially, physically, mentally. I had to even barb my hair preparing for this school, because I'm like, I can't, have to study 20 hours every week. That's what you're required to do. Have all these exams. I did in total 6 modules, with one of the modules being 40 credits. That means it's double what you would do. So let's just say about 6 to 7 modules were what I did. And it's a lot. Like, you have to do assessment. At some point, I had 7,500 essay to submit all together. you know, it's hard work. I'm not going to say it's not going to be hard, but I'm here to tell you that you can do it. I've done it. You have no excuse. No excuse whatsoever. If you have the means, please do it. I was trying to clear up my office because, you know, I came back today to actually make more videos and to, you know, start the creation and go back to my passion of sharing YouTube videos and, you know, interacting with you. That, you know, I've not been so consistent. You know, before, even when I was in school, I would try as much as possible to post at least 2 videos every week. I'm sorry, I've not been so consistent. Some of you have been very understanding why. I know it has really affected my channel, being that the growth I was expecting, you know, but I've learned one thing. One thing YouTube has taught me over the years is do not compare yourself with anybody. Just, you know, compare yourself with what you were before. There was a time I had just 1 subscriber. There was a time I was, you know, celebrating over 500 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, 20,000 subscribers, and look at us today. So if you look at where you've been and where you're going, you will learn to appreciate your audience and appreciate God for where you were. There was a time I was consistently making videos and I will have just 20 views. So I'm very grateful and I really appreciate where we've been, where we are today, and how far, even though, you know, as human, you still want more. I'm here to say thank you. I was clearing up my office and not my office, but, you know, the space where I call it my office, where I create content. You always see this background. I was trying to clear it up and, you know, to make videos today, and I was trying to clear out my book, and I can't believe that this is the last time that I don't have to read. So what I've done is, with each module, I have a book. I remember when I was ordering this book from Amazon. I remember, and I was like, I need book, I need pen, I need this, I need that. And I was setting up to start the school. And look at me today, I'm finished. So each module, what I do is I have each book for each module where I write, because I'm someone who likes to write. Yeah. So this was when I was doing ethical legal issues in nursing, and you know, I will write, and I always jotting, say formative assessment. You know, I have everything written because I believe more in writing. I have one. I have each book for each module. And when I have my formative assessment, I write it, and whatever correction my lecturer has given me, I write it down. So when I have my final assessment, I'm able to go through it. And I have book, you know, see all these books. Look at me, like real student. It's funny. It's crazy that I did all that. I'm just here to encourage you and to give you a few tips. If you think you want to go back to school, please do it. The money, you don't have it, I know, but once you start, you don't want to stop. Once you start, you just have to finish it. You only have to adjust. You know, some things in your life. My social life is zero. When I mean zero, I've had to adjust my social life to suit my studies. I love to watch movie. I reduced that. The only time I watch movie when I was in school is just when I'm cooking. You see, when I'm cooking, I'm also watching movies, so I'm doing 2 things at a time. And you know, when I want to relax, sometimes take your off days. If you're working, if possible, take your annual leave before your assessment. Okay. If I have formative assessment, I made a mistake. The week I submitted very late was because I took my assessment, my annual leave the week of my assessment submission. But after that, I learned from that experience, and I usually take it a week or two before the assessment submission week. So like this last two courses I did this semester, I took my annual leave end of November for, you know, for my December submission. I had one submission December 1st, and I had the second one December 8th, but my annual leave was November 3rd or 4th week. Okay, so I had that chance to, like, you know, do the assessment, do the first one, and whatever is not finished, you know, I'm able to finish when I'm off, and I started the second one, you know, on time as well. Just have a plan. And, you know, before my monitor, I have sticky notes that I stick, no type of sticky notes that I stick everywhere, just to give me a guide and, you know, to direct me. I have planners. I usually like to jot. I have diary. This diary now is for 2023, you know, where I'm going to plan the things I want to do for 2023. So usually for 2022, I had a diary I can't find it now, where I write everything I wish to achieve, what I want to study when I'm off, things I wish to do. Although sometimes you're not able to actually pull through, you're not able to actually do what you plan to do, but at least it gives you a guide. And generally, I would say you can do it. You can do it. It's hard, but you can do it. Just put your mind to it, be focused, and yes, that's it. We'll finished. I've not seen my result, but fingers crossed. I'm hopeful. I've not failed by the grace of God up to now. I've not failed any module. So far so good. I'm hoping once the result comes in, I think first week or second week of January, that should be it. But for now, look, I don't want to read. I don't want to see anything called book. No, I'm still reading. I'm still trying to study. But my plan is for 2023, I don't want to like register to go to like real school. I just want to relax. I want to rest. I want to take a break. And focus on social media. Focus on building this YouTube. Focus on building my Facebook. Focus on building my social media platforms, and just do things I love to do while I still, continue my career progression. In fact, I have very good news. I got another good news last month, end of last month, I think 28th specifically, but I'm not just ready to share yet because I don't know if you're ready for the news. But like, yeah, my life, that is it. And very good update is I finished my school, and I'm looking forward to better achievement and greater heights in life. Just to encourage you that I'm sure some of you were here when I told you I was starting the school, and look at you, you're still here and I'm done. So if there's something in your life that you want to do, please do it. Go for it, because time is going. With or without you doing that thing, time will keep going. But I want to be your encouragement. We're not perfect. You encourage me and I encourage you as well, okay? So I want you to know that you can do it, okay? 2023 is an opportunity for you to start again and achieve that dream that you want to achieve, even with all these things, with all this busy life, with all these excuses. I've been sick. In fact, there were times when I just feel like, wow, especially when it's school, online school, where you're not going to the physical class. Sometimes you forget that you're in school, and I'm like, oh no, I've missed my lecture this week and I've not, caught up with everything. It's hard. Sometimes you forget that you have to just take a minute to breathe, and you can do this. You can do it if it keeps you, if it makes you happy and is hurting nobody. You should go for it. So that is the big updates to round up 2023, and going forward, expect more content, expect beautiful content. On this channel, we do not sugarcoat, we say the truth. If you want the truth, this channel is for you. And if you do not want, please go to another channel. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you for standing by me. Thank you for all your love. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your prayers. Thank you for all your encouragement. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for all your subscription. I cannot thank you enough. I am nothing. I won't be here today without you. Thank you for everything, for putting up with me, for enduring me. Thank you. I really appreciate, and I want to say thank you. Just keep being you, and please remember, if you're not subscribed to this channel, to just please press the subscribe button. I think it's time for us to grow more. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in another video. Until then, stay safe and bye.